There was already a rules meeting backstage that we were all part of that we got to get a run through of it, but they're just reiterating on what they're allowed to do here, and I believe it's a no gi title match at 195, so everything's legal. Imagine a lot of upper body grappling and fighting, and Pedro immediately pulling guard. Pedro inverting to look for a leg attack right away. Not an easy task to pull off on a wrestler. Very good wrestler, too.
Pedro looking very calm. Reed looking for that pass.
So I don't know if anybody follows any other grappling as far as like in international tournaments and things like that, but there was the ADCC in New Jersey this past year recently as a qualifier, and they had a match very similar to this. It was I believe it was Jason Hayden, the brother of Josh Hayden, and a grappler by the name of Justin Rader, which I'm sure everybody probably knows, and that was a constant battle back and forth. This ridiculous match, but Hayden going after a lot of leg entries, a lot of like inverted half guard stuff, single leg X, or the ashigarami positionings that a lot of the grapplers know, and the topside passing and wrestling from Rader. Rader also looking for that, I believe what he calls the Raider teen, something like that. He's got his own little guillotine that he sets up that turns into some weird backwards finish from the back almost. It's insane looking when you see it in person.
Reed's still working for that pass, but hasn't quite gotten it.
Reed could be looking to take this into regulation time where he would shine on the standing, looking for like a takedown on points possibly. So there is a strategy to be played here. Pedro talking about something that might have happened in the scramble situation. Inadvertent eye poke.
Pedro able to keep his legs on the inside and keeping Reed from passing.
Isso aí. Vai insistir em entrar embaixo. Se entrar embaixo vai ganhar, tá?
Both guys not looking very aggressive.
Might be one of those situations where they're waiting for the other one to screw up so that they can capitalize on the failed attempt at whatever it was that they were going after. Be nice to see if Reed pulled off a Hidalgo-esque style passing, being from GF team. Staying just outside of reach.
Clincha com ele e puxa bem. Vai. Clincha com ele e puxa bem. Se ele for entrar, tu dá a tua.
Not much going on in this standing position.
Clincha primeiro. Clincha mesmo.
Not quite sure what that attempt was. Maybe it was an arm drag.
Pode clinchar.
Pedro might have to get a little more crafty in some of the setups he goes for. Reed's not an easy opponent to deal with either on the feet or on the ground.
Aê, isso, vai.
Competed against him back at, I believe, purple belt and at an open weight class, and it was no easy task.
Tem 5, bichão, bora.
Let's see what Pedro has up his sleeve, trying to set up an overhook, and looks like he's actually giving up the hips. Like he might be trying to bait a double leg or some type of setup for a takedown from Reed.
Boa, vai. Entra nas pernas, pô. Aê. Boa. Isso.
Pedro aggressively trying to drop into that half guard positioning and still looking for what looks like a far grip on the right leg of Reed.
Tem que entrar embaixo, fera. Pedrão, agora dá giro. Fica em pé, faz o que for, vai. Tem que fazer acontecer. Ele quer ficar aí pra fazer alguns pontos.
Pedro taunting Reed.
Laying flat on his back and throwing his hands up. Reed trying to cut through with a knee slice.
Vai. Gancho por dentro, Pedrão. Gancho por dentro, vai. E joga pro alto. Isso. 3 minutos, bora.
Slight bit of frustration on both men's parts from Pedro's constant attack into the half guard, from Reed slightly stepping just out of range to not really get called for what would be, I guess, a stalling tactic, but also not enough to really pass. Could be looking for a setup, though. This is the black belt division, so they're always looking for particular things, movements, feelings. Pedro sweeping under for deep half and then missing it.
Oh,
Pushing Reed off the mat. Didn't look like so much of a real push, but helping him back on the mat, some good sportsmanship. Kind of looked like he lost balance and slipped off the mat there for a second. Clapping by the crowd. Normally that would be taken as kind of an aggressive thing, that somebody would push somebody else off of a podium, but this situation I think is just part of the game, accepting the fact that you're up on at least a 4 or 5 foot rise, knowing you might fall off. Jumping guard, looking for
looking
the
to attack
foot lock.
the foot.
And again, everything is legal in this no-gi division, so they can reap the legs and go into the figure 4 or honey hole or inside senkaku positioning, whichever you'd like to refer to.
1 minute remaining in this match. 1 minute remaining. Seconds remaining. To the end of regulation, we're going into a 4-minute overtime. Two minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes remaining. One minute remaining in overtime. 1 minute remaining. 30 seconds remaining. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match and your new 195-pound black belt champion, Pedro Araujo! You got anybody you want to thank, champ?
Of course, first of all, to God, not to be accomplished down here. Of course, the biggest man of Jiu-Jitsu in the whole Texas, Grappling, my corner, all my teammates in Gracie Bar Heights, and all the other Gracie Bars. We do all submission only, MMA. That's why we are Gracie Bar. Thank you guys.
They are Gracie Baja, and he is Pedro Araujo, your new 195-pound black belt champion.